Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and today I'm going to reveal that we have an XRP community member that is actually somewhat of a celebrity and we didn't even know it. I'll show you at the end of this video. Also, before I get going, I want to tell you I had been hearing about it and I decided to go and watch it. I think I heard Sam I Am say how good of a series it was. And that's the show Chernobyl on HBO. I went and watched the first episode, and it's really good. And so I've only seen one episode, but it looks like something that can really get you hooked if you haven't seen it yet. Before I get going, I wanted to make sure this is something I showed yesterday from XRP Yoda. Give him a follow at XRP Yoda if you don't already. He had shown these slides from the McKinsey company, and I missed it. But I had forgotten that this is the logo for XRapid, and someone brought this to my attention, and I'll show you right here. The Renewables-XRP at REN3W4BL guy sent me this to remind me. This is a slide from a Ripple presentation. So this is the symbol for XCurrent, this is the symbol for XVIA, and this is the symbol for XRapid, and I missed that yesterday, so I wanted to make sure I clarified that. Okay, next, from WebSurfer at WebSurfology. Nigeria now has its first stablecoin, NGNX, pegged to the Nigerian Naira, thanks to blockchain duo Kookmin and InterSwitch. NGNX can be used to pay at over 3,000 merchants, and there's a link here, but you're going to see a lot more of this. There's going to be a lot more of these digital assets that are pegged to various things, fiat currencies and gold and everything else, but you're going to see a lot of this as we go forward. And if I'm a betting man, XRP will be bridging a lot of them. Remember, when they create these digital assets, even if they're just stable coins tied to fiat, in order for those to move, that is what that is doing. It's literally putting their fiat online so that it can be moved with the greatest digital asset ever created, XRP. That is what is happening right now. This is another walled garden, a big walled garden in Nigeria. Okay. Next, from at X Lighting the Way, the saga continues. I'm not going to read the article, but I am going to read what he wrote here. Craig S. Wright, the self-proclaimed Satoshi Nakamoto, has been ordered by the United States District Court of Southern District of Florida to appear in person for mediation on June 18, 2019 in Miami, Florida. I can only hope that at some point a judge puts this guy into a situation where he has no choice but to prove it, to put up or shut up as far as saying he's Satoshi Nakamoto. All right, XRP Crypto Wolf at XRP Crypto Wolf. Philippines Central Bank says cryptocurrency use in the country is growing. The central bank will regulate crypto used in financial services, particularly for payments and remittances, to ensure consumer protection and financial stability. The Philstar reported that virtual currency transactions in the Philippines doubled from 189 million in 2017 to 390 million in 2018. The central bank prefers to use regulatory sandboxes to keep oversight of new technologies to balance encouraging innovation with risk mitigation. And who just opened up a corridor in the Philippines? I believe that was Ripple. Sergeant Obi-Wan sent me this. You'll start seeing more of this. And he's linking to an article here. Major insurance broker Anon secures crime coverage for crypto custody solutions firm. The leading insurance broker purports to occupy 50% of the crypto insurance market. They will reportedly provide crypto custody solutions provider Mateco with crime insurance coverage via a panel of London insurers. So what this is all of these, I mean, you can imagine all of these custody companies, whether it's someone like Polychain or anybody else, of course, they're going to get insurance policies that cover the custody. I mean, insurance is probably one of the largest expenses that they're going to have, is to cover if somehow, some way, a hacker or someone was able to steal the digital assets. They got to be covered somehow. So crypto insurance is going to be a huge part of all this. Next, from XRP Raconteur at Crypto Cubanito sent me 2 articles. The first one is this. Crypto Compare partners with NASDAQ to launch a new cryptocurrency pricing product. On Tuesday, Crypto Compare, the leading provider of cryptocurrency data and indices, and NASDAQ, leading global provider of trading, clearing, exchange, technology, listing, information, and public company services, announced a strategic partnership to launch a new cryptocurrency pricing product. NASDAQ Crypto Compare aggregate reference prices. This price will be available on the NASDAQ-owned platform Quandl, which is billed as a premier source for financial, economic, and alternative data sets serving investment professionals. Now, I'll just kind of summarize this. You're going to see a lot more of this in the coming months. You're going to see indexes. You're going to start to see people rating. I've mentioned a lot how this is my prediction. S&P, Fitch. What's the other one? S&P, Fitch, and drawing a blank here. S&P, Fitch, and Moody's. Moody's, they will all be rating cryptocurrencies before this is over. And the reason is because Wall Street is coming in, and Wall Street pays them to rate things. So if Wall Street is making money off of cryptocurrencies, they're going to be paying someone to rate them. And don't think for a minute that all of those big rating agencies are going to miss out on this. They're letting Wall Street enter, and behind the scenes, you go ahead and write it down. They are right now working on how to rate digital assets. Right now. There's been no announcement. That's my announcement. I'm telling you, my opinion. They're figuring out how to rate this stuff right now. I know for a fact because I've heard the people from Fidelity say that they had a wing of Fidelity that was working on ratings for digital assets also. Okay, and this was also sent to me by him. Vetrix blocks trading of 32 cryptocurrencies for U.S. citizens. Now, this is something that you all need to be paying close attention to. Now, Vetrix had opened up an international platform, and I think all of these that they're going to take off of the Vetrix.com platform. So, in other words, U.S. citizens will no longer be able to buy these. Okay, here's the deal, folks. Regardless of why Vetrix is doing this, you need to be prepared for a lot of different, I've told you before, you could easily be cut off from even buying anything on Binance. If the regulatory things are not satisfied, the U.S. could cut off U.S. users, or you could, like this, you could be cut off from certain digital assets. So what you need to do, you don't need to wait around to find out what's going to happen. You need to have your digital assets stored off of the exchanges. I've said it 1,000 times. Ledger Nano OS is the way I do it. You can get one in the description of all my videos. And that way you've got it in your possession. And then once you find out how all this shakes out, you'll be able to put them back onto an exchange where you could sell them. And then C3 Nick, in a timely manner, did a poll. Do you use a cold wallet? And this is interesting here. I'm refreshing the poll. It was 81%. Let's see what we're at now. Here it comes. Boom. Yes, 81% of people are storing their digital assets in cold storage. Do you use a cold wallet was the poll. So that's good. That's good that everybody's been listening to that type of thing. Okay, XRP Dave at the Davey92 sent me this. And it's a tweet from Cryptoman, sitting in the very rare sunshine of Newcastle in my BitTrue t-shirt. Thanks, Team BitTrue. He's got his BitTrue t-shirt. And then this is what I wanted to show you. BitTrue replies, anyone is up to meeting in Manchester. So BitTrue is wanting to get together a meetup in Manchester, England. Well, when I see Manchester, what it reminds me of is that is where one of my favorite musicians is from. Morrissey is from Manchester. When I was a kid, my brother drove me to school before I had a driver's license, and he forced me to have to listen to the Smiths over and over and over. He was addicted to it. And then, of course, Morrissey was the lead singer and then broke off and did his own thing. DM Logic is also a big fan of Morrissey. I've heard him talk about it, but that's what it reminds me of when I see Manchester. But those of you that live over in that area or just going that way, they're thinking about trying to put together a meetup. Okay, XRP researcher put this out. Korea's largest bank, KB Kookmin, will custody digital assets, just like Brad Garlinghouse told us. Banks will hold digital assets, and he said more and more of them will. Next, from NBK Crypto, at NBKLYRAD. This was a tweet from R3. We have revamped R3.com and Corda.net. Be sure to check them out to see all of the new features, including cute animations like the one below at Corda Blockchain. Folks, for those of you that are new to this game, get to know the company R3, because this has everything to do with Ripple and XRP and utility. Everything. This is one of the most important things that you will see. That right there. Go follow them. Follow R3. Go to their website. Study them. Look at who they're working with. Look at all their different software solutions. This is ground zero for XRP, folks. Mark my words. Next, from Brian Melancholy XRP at Mike Honcho _11 sent me this. Donald Trump had tweeted this out. Good day in the stock market, This person, Trexia XRP, replies, breaking, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse giving presentation on XCurrent, XRapid, and XVIA and XRP at the high-level conference on the International Monetary System, and Christine Lagarde is one of the audience members. Full video here. And then they're showing Donald Trump what the best digital asset for payments is. Now, this was tweeted today, and the link here is to this 9th high-level conference in the International Monetary System. It's a 2.5 hour long video. Here's what I am not sure of, and I wanted to show you all. This is the meeting. Now, this looks very similar to the meeting that Brad Garlinghouse had. Yes, that's what it's from. It's from back in May. You can see right here in Zurich. So this is a video from a different angle. We had pictures of Brad Garlinghouse sitting on the stage, but this is a video, I think, where you can see Brad Garlinghouse's presentation. That right there is Christine Lagarde. As I recall, there was a woman over in here. I think this lady right here is the head of the Russian central bank. There are central bankers all over the place in this room, and they finally put the video out, is the way I see this. Okay, next, let's show you who the celebrity in the XRP community is. The crypto utility guy at UtilityGuy7 sent me a message, and he said, I heard you mention Band of Brothers, and he said, not that you'll care one way or another, but I still wanted to let you know that I was in Band of Brothers. He was like an extra in Band of Brothers. If many of you will remember the scene where there are some German soldiers that are being offered a cigarette by some of the U.S. soldiers, and then they end up shooting all of them. Well, this is the crypto utility guy right here, and he was one of the guys that got shot. So he made me aware of that. I thought that was really cool, because this is one of the best shows ever on HBO. One of the best shows ever, period, about World War II. Okay, and finally, I wanted to send you all to, I saw this and this looks so cool. The crypto man who is making these awesome prints. He did one, and it is the Ripple Protocol Consensus Algorithm print. And he said, I've just got this in the post and it looks epic. I think it does too. I'm telling you, one day I'm going to touch base with the crypto guy when I'm ready, and I'm going to buy several of his things, and I'm going to outfit my lovely home that I will get from my XRP investment. And I'm going to put these prints all around. This will be one of them. But you can see some close up. They took all of the wording of the consensus thing that was done. And they've got Arthur Britta's name on this. Who's that? David Schwartz's name. And I can't read that one. Noah, somebody. All their names are on there. And that'd be, for any of you that know David Schwartz, that would be a great, or Arthur Britta, that'd be a great gift for them. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Tell your friends and family that if they know David Schwartz, give him the gift of the Ripple Protocol consensus algorithm from the Crypto Man. And here's, by the way, here's the Crypto Man's website, cryptoman.com. You've got a bunch of different products. Thanks for listening.